So welcome back guys in this today chess video. Today here in this video we are going to deeply analyze the game played between Mikhail and Hans Joachim Hecht. Both were the grandmasters. So here Mikhail started off with the move d4 and his before going to it I have to show you some details where it was the event of Varna Oil men's final and the site was Varna, Bulgaria. It's the ninth round and the date was 1962 6th of October. So let us look at the game. Knight to f6 to stop the move e4. Then we have East Indian defense, and after this some after knight to f3 we have knight to c3 and bishop to b4. After playing this b7 move, this is called the Queen's Indian defense Kasparov variation, where you are going to fianchetto shadow your bishop and put it on a long little diagonal, but instead this is called as the transposition. He plays bishop to b4, winning this knight. This is the Nimzo Indian defense, 3 knights Duchamp variation, and after some few book moves, here is the first inaccuracy of the game. Instead of playing this, you have to develop your knight because it delays your development, and f3 was also a mistake because that we don't know. Instead this was the best move, and after some few best moves we have c6 blocking with the pawn, which is a mistake, but to block with knight was the best. We have castles and knight to c4 attacking this queen moved on e6 square, and what we have next, e5 attacking the knight, and instead of moving the knight, what Mikhail does, Hans Joachim Hecht attacks this queen, forks these two pieces. Let us look. This piece is being attacked. So what will you do? The simple calculation. Queen there. Oh, so not there, sorry. Okay, queen something like back. Takes. We can take here. Takes. So this is how we maintain an equal game from a 4 piece. But no, it's Mikhail. Or instead after let us look, you can go also here, and after here we can attack this, and now we can take this. This is how we can maintain an equal game. But this is Mikhail. He doesn't move his queen. To move the queen was the best move from this position, but instead Mikhail, his 1 2 3 pieces hanging, what he does, yes, he captures f6, the brilliant move. Yes, can you spot it? Why? Because if you take this, which didn't happen in the game, but let us look what we have next is, then bishop takes g6 eliminating one defender, after which takes, we take here attacking the rook moves, we have is rook f goes on e1 winning this queen. So this is how we are winning a queen. So instead engine is saying b captures a4 is the best move which happened in the game to accept the sacrifice. What we have next is f captures e7 attacking this rook and threatening to queen. So this rook moved on g8 square. Now we have bishop to f5, says the miss, but I think this move is the brilliant move because it sacrifices this bishop. Why? Because this knight check is incoming, which regains this queen, and once the queen moves like this, we have takes defending our bishop. So, but this didn't happen in the game. Let us look what was happened in the game. Instead, you should take with the bishop. After f takes g6, We have rook f goes on e1, regaining the queen. So after which what you can play is bishop there, and after which we can take this, and this is a drawish position. So this is the engine. But let us look what has happened. Also, queen takes e1 is a blunder. Can you spot it? Why? After bishop to f5. Okay, not bishop here. It takes. After rook f e1 to take is a blunder. Yes, because it simply gains a mate in one. After king to f7, we have rook to f7, e7 checkmate. So after this, king d7 is forced. Play rook e7 check, and whatever you play, let us say this, we have knight d6 check, king to d8, and after the move bishop to f6, we stop this pawn from blocking, and whatever you play rook e8, we have rook captures b7 check, rook e7 blocking with, and bishop captures e7 checkmate. So after this, what if king moves here? Again this, again rook takes, and this is how we look a checkmate. So these were some deep analysis. Also, knight takes h4 can be a great move which happened in the game. After this, he played a brilliant move. Hans Joachim Hecht and Mikhail Tal took the queen. Now came bishop to a6, attacking this knight. We have knight to d6 check, king to e7. Now also this bishop, this knight, these total are hanging, and bishop moves back attacking this, saying if you take my bishop, I take with again saving my knight, and if you take my knight, I will take your bishop. In the game happened was taking the pawn, none of them, and again the second move g3, which was a brilliant best. And after some few moves, let us look the end game. How Mikhail Tal transposed the queen down off game, and until here Mikhail Tal is a pawn up. Let us look how he converted it. And yes, now from this position Mikhail Tal resigned and his opponent won the game, because Mikhail Tal is a pawn up and his passer pawn is only two-way down, so you can't stop it anyway. Let us say after which we play this, what he can do. Okay, no, we can't play this, because if we play, there is simple this rook maneuver, which wins this pawn. So instead, what is the best move from this position? Yes, rook to g5, blocking of this pin. So instead, if they go directly down to stop this, we have simply playing rook to c5 check, and wherever the king moves, something like d3, what we have is rook to c7, and another winning pawn, and pushing the pawn forward. So this is how we win the end game. Let's look king e2. What we can do next? f4. So after we take the 7th rank, what he can do is he can try to push his pawn forward by like this. Then we play rook to d7, and he has to accept the sacrifice. After he takes, we make a queen, and there are two ways we can pin the pawn down this way, and yes, we can also go like this way. And on the next planning is to go queen to h3, from h2 to threaten a checkmate like this. So this was the game played by Mikhail Tal. If you liked it, please subscribe to our channel and like this video.